Welcome back, my witches, my warlocks, and my wizards. Today, we're going to be talking about how to use magical oils for everyday life and spell work. So, it's been a while since I made one of these videos, and I definitely think I needed to make a new one, considering the old one is outdated, but it still has useful stuff in it. I'm just going to do one that's like locked and loaded. Magical oils are one of the most versatile and powerful tools in your spiritual practice. I'm going to give you some extra tips and tricks to kind of enhance your practice and help you kind of understand how to use these oils depending on what they're made for. The best way to see results with magical oils is to make them a part of your everyday routine. Consistency is key, especially if you want the best results. What I like to do every single day is dab a small amount of oil onto my body, onto my hands, onto my feet, especially right after the shower. I also try to put these on before I start my day, but the whole point really is to just make sure I do it at least once every day. The best way for me to really apply a lot of these oils, like for instance, I always put on Hot Attraction and Fast Cash oil. Why do I always use both? It's because both of them work really well together. Hot Attraction, it's used to attract. If I put this with the money oil, I'm attracting money. Whatever it is, yeah, so I like to put some on my palms. And I do this, put it on my palms like this. I also like to put it at the bottom of my feet, like right here. Don't judge me for the hole in my sock. And then I like to do the back of the palms. But for something like Hot Attraction oil, what makes it really powerful is using it on your pulse points. So your wrists, under your neck right here. I put it on my chest here. I put one on my heart just because it makes sense, and then some on my hip, my tailbone. You can look up pulse points, but those are the places that I put mine. I also put them like right below my armpit. With the Fast Cash oil, I put it on my feet, I put it on my palms, on the back of my hands, the back of my ears, a dot on the back of my neck. The reason why I put a dot at the bottom of my feet is because when you stand up and the oil's at the bottom of your feet, you're basically absorbing that energy all day long. I have, by the way, tested out different spots, like putting it in different areas and checking the results. Putting it at the bottom of my feet has been one of the most steady, consistent results. If I don't put it anywhere else, I can put it at the bottom of my feet. Either of these oils, road opening oil, Fast Cash oil, even the psychic enhancement oil, if I put it at the bottom of my feet, I'll be constantly absorbing that energy all day, so it will continue to work consistently. Something like stay at home oil isn't something I would recommend putting on your body. Spirit conjure oil is also something I definitely would not recommend putting on my body. So stay at home oil, I mean, the name should speak for itself, but it helps people stay home, even troublesome kids and of course straying lovers. It also helps boost their desire to stay at home, to be with you, be more obedient. If there's a lot of unresolved issues, this oil will only go so far. This is a great preventative measure, especially if you know that person is really temperamental, because then if you do this every so often, it just helps maintain neutral mood and also keeps them happy and complacent at home. That being said, this stay at home oil, what I tell my clients to do with the stay at home oil is to put a drop in each of the shoes of the target, put a drop on their boxers, on the things that they touch. You want it to be as personal as possible, but I'm not going to explain much more. If you buy this, I have instructions and I tell you how to use it. The Spirit Conjure oil, I use this for when I do mirror scrying or when I'm literally conjuring or working with spirits. There's certain statues and objects that I have that hold spirit in them as well, including my own familiar. So I will also use this oil on it. It helps empower the spirit to do whatever you want them to do. I mean, they're not going to do whatever you want them to do, but it helps empower the spirit. What happens after that depends on your own skill set and what you're trying to do. But I do love using this oil when I can. I don't really have too many opportunities to use it anymore, but I was using it a bunch during seances, and I was putting this in all the seance candles for our sessions. I've already talked about the Hot Attraction oil and what areas I would put them at. I also want to talk about the psychic enhancement oil. putting a little bit on your eyelid, on your third eye, on both of your temples, and then on the back of your neck, because there's a gateway there, and then at the back of your spine if you want. You don't always have to do the back of the spine. You can also put a dot like in your palms if you're trying to do psychometry. This oil is insanely powerful. I mean, the thing is that some people don't have psychic abilities or they're in certain situations. So that's also another reason why I say you gotta use this every single day, because maybe on the first and second day, you might be unsure if you've noticed the results. But then if you did it again for the third day, you'd be like, holy shit, I just had a dream. I had a really vivid dream, or I dreamt about this, or I dreamt about the future. Another thing with the psychic enhancement oil, and with really all of these oils, is that once you put them on, you can say a declarative statement. So with the psychic enhancement oil, I've had one of my clients say that they wanted to have a dream about what someone thought of them. Before they went to bed, they put it on their eyelids, third eye, temples, back of the neck. And before they went to bed, they said, show me what blank thinks of me. When they woke up, they got their answer and they had the dream. So a big tip on how to make your oils last longer is by adding a few drops to your lotion, to your perfume, or even your body scrub. I mean, you can kind of get creative with this. I just would not recommend internal use, so don't be ingesting it. Just try to find ways to use it externally. Like if there's a lotion that you use every day, it just makes it easy to incorporate it into your routine. I don't always lotion every day, so I literally just put the oils on directly onto my skin. Yeah, I've done this multiple times where I have opened this, get a dropper, or just pour it from the bottle. I put a few drops in here, and then I shake up the entire bottle until everything is mixed up, and then every single day use a little bit and then go about my day. Anyways, another one of my favorite things to do is use perfume every day if I can. There's very few days that I don't use the perfume. If you don't have like a specific perfume that you use, you can also put a few drops of any oil into witch hazel. So this is actually Florida water and siete machos. Fill the bottle up and then just put like a few drops of hot attraction oil, fast cash oil. You can go ahead and mix them. And then if you even want, on top of that, you can bless it, affirm it, declare, do this, do that, cleanse me, keep me safe, attract money, attract business, whatever it is you want, put it into there. And you're done. Then you have a daily perfume that you can just easily spray and go about your day. That's another way to like stretch it out and make all of these magical oils last a lot longer. Okay, but now let's talk about using magical oils for spell work and rituals. These oils are incredible for anointing and consecrating objects. For example, you can rub protection oil on your car so that you're safe when you drive and safe from danger. You can also wear these oils like the psychic enhancement oil during meditation, and you can also wear them during affirmation sessions. So if you're trying to boost your attraction, or if you're trying to work on self-love, you can put the hot attraction oil on in the mirror and then affirm in front of the mirror all the things that you want to feel and experience about yourself or experience with others. So if you want to attract multiple partners, you can also declare that, affirm that. I say affirmation sessions because having full-on sessions with these oils goes a long way. If you've just been doing plain affirmations and you add this oil in, I promise you will notice big result. You can also rub psychic enhancement oil on your divination tools. So if you have a scrying mirror like I do, if you have runes, you have tarot cards, bones, whatever it is that you have that's divination related, you can use psychic enhancement oil. You can even get any of these oils and dab a crystal with it if you want to charge the crystal for certain intentions that relate to the oils that you're using. Yeah, one of my favorite ways to use magical oils is with candle spells. It is so easy. All you have to do is take a candle that corresponds with the color of your intention. So if it's money, it's green. If it's for passion, it's red. If it's for friendship, it's pink. If it's protection, it's blue, it's white. Make sure you get a candle that matches your intention. If you can't find colored candles, white always works. I always use it. Then you carve your name into the candle. So what should we use as an example? Let's do fast cash oil because everybody's going to want to know that one. I would write my whole name on it, my birthday, maybe my business name, my social media handles, whatever it is. But since I don't have a pen right now in front of me, I'm going to just rub my body a little bit with the candle so that it can pick up my energy. You know what? Let's throw hot attraction oil in here. Hot attraction and fast cash oil, like I told you guys. So now that I'm done, I'm going to rub some oils on it. What people like to do when they use the oils is also wake it up, but my oils are already woken up. So when people wake up oils, they like to clap. You could do it as well, it doesn't matter. Adds more power to it. And then I rub it inwards because I want to bring the energy in towards me. So I rub from both ends in. Or I rub from the bottom up, but everybody does this differently. I'm gonna rub mine in from both sides so that you guys can see it and not get confused. Spilled oil on the table. Everybody who eats here is gonna have money coming for them. And then here's the hot attraction oil. I'm gonna do the same thing. I actually hate when my hands get oily. That's why I didn't get my nails done for many years, because I hated all the herbs and the oils that got stuck under my nails. And on that note, once you put the oils on the candle, feel free to add whatever herbs and powders that you want before you burn it, of course, because since the oils are on the candle, it makes it a bit sticky or a bit oily. So certain things will stick to it really well, certain herbs will, certain herbs won't. But yeah, feel free to add whatever you want onto the candle. Now that this candle is oiled up and it should have your name on it, you can light it. With all candle magic, which I need to do another video on, it's always important that when you go to light the candle, you are visualizing, you are embodying, you are seeing in your mind's eye, or feeling if you can't see with your mind's eye. You're seeing and feeling yourself having what you want, what you desire. Because at this point, when we're lighting the candle, we don't want to amplify any more want or need. We want to amplify having, receiving, being. When you light the candle, you're going to keep that in your mind's eye. Also do affirmations or the declarative statements. I quickly and I immediately receive a lot of viewers for this video that I am filming. I quickly and I immediately receive a lot of sales. Whatever it is that you want, say it in here. And you can say it as the candle burns down, but what I like to do is like say it, put it in, and then just walk away. There's times too where I've literally chanted and affirmed the entire way down, like until the candle has finished burning down. So we're gonna take out the hot attraction oil again. I know we use that a bit too often. Let me just bring out the road opener then to give you guys another example. So what you can do is print out a photo of like your dating profile. You can really use anything. You can use your social media profile or your LinkedIn, and you can really use anything. It depends what you're going for. But let's say, for instance, this is my Tinder profile and I'm trying to get multiple dates, multiple serious dates or something. I don't know. I've never used a dating app. I don't even know how they look like. So what you can do is you print out a photo of yourself or your profile and you get the oil. We're using hot attraction oil here. You literally just dab it on to the photo. Say I'm having issues, right? Say I'm having issues dating or something. Then I'm going to get the road opener oil to help remove the blockages and also dab that on here. Before I do anything else, affirm, I'm going to charge it. I'm going to put my intentions into it. So I'm going to just say out loud, like, I constantly receive multiple dates, multiple people reaching out to me to take me out on a date, providing men, nice people, people that I'm compatible with. I constantly attract men who want to be serious with me and take me out to steak dinners. Boom, and pay for everything, right? Boom, there you go. What do you do with this afterwards? I personally like to burn it. Some people like to keep it, but I notice that when I burn it and I release that energy, it tends to manifest quicker. So imagine this is just a plain candle. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get like a regular candle, just like leave it on the side. This is my Tinder profile with the hot attraction and road opening oil on it. I wanna get dates, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna burn it and release it to the wind. I recommend having tongs, by the way. Jeebus. So as it's burning, you can also affirm, and keep saying stuff. This one's a super quick and easy like spell trick, so I like doing it if I want that extra boost. The last thing that you can do is draw sigils with the oil. So you can get a brush, you can get a fountain pen, although just a forewarning, if you're using a fountain pen, the tips are typically metal, so they will rust. Make sure to clean them, please. You can print out or draw your sigil with the pen, like I've done here, and just be lazy like me and do the same thing and just dab the oil. onto the photo or onto the sigil. Because this is my millionaire sigil and my fast cash oil and my money candle, common goals, I'm going to go ahead and just burn it in the candle. Of course, again, affirmation, affirmations, affirmation. Once it's done burning, get some tongs or something, don't do what I'm doing, and just like put it on the candle. But you don't really ever want to put something on a candle until it's fully burnt to ash or mostly burnt to ash, because certain candles, like, I mean, you could see the flames going even crazier now. So if the paper isn't fully burnt, the candle can sometimes get bigger and then burn really weird. We want like a nice even burn. Anyways, this is literally an active spell. So when I talked about drawing sigils, you can literally use protection oil, Four Angels oil to draw sigils on mirrors to seal them and close them. So I've talked about this on my Twitter and on other pages where I'll draw the LHAS symbol to basically like seal all of my mirrors. And I do that with my saliva, I do it with protection oil. You can also use banishing oil to seal things up. If you're experiencing a lot of negative energy or notice that a lot of negative people like to come into your home, you can put banishing oil at the front door or at the front of your room, at the door of your room, so that it keeps negative energies out. Another thing, like aura cleanse. I like aura cleanse a lot. You can wear this on your body. I also like using it on candles, especially this one, because it's supposed to cleanse you from the inside out. It's supposed to be a spiritual, energetic, physical cleanse. Another way to use the aura cleanse oil is, for instance, if you have like a little pouch filled with certain types of herbs that are meant for cleaning, or even a bundle of herbs for smudging, you can put a drop of aura cleanse oil on it and just go to town on cleansing your body, sweeping everything out. Like if you have a cleaning feather or you have like a selenite wand that you cleanse yourself with, put some of this on there and then cleanse yourself. Angel's oil. This one's a little different because this one's specifically for working with all four angels. I'm doing the LBRP, which is basically like a protection banishing energy exercise in the Golden Dawn system, where you call down the four angels in each direction. I like putting this on because like they're even closer down in here with me when I'm calling them down to do the LBRP, LIRP, whatever it is. So I really like this one a lot. Also like any kind of angel candles you can dress this with. Saint Michael, Saint Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael. Yeah, if you ever want to use the Four Angels oil, it's like that. Other people have different types of oils where it's like domination oil or like bend over oil. In those cases, you have to be really careful because you're not supposed to be using certain ones on yourself, like the stay at home oil. There's a lot of different ways to use different types of oils, so just be mindful of that. Whether you're using these oils to boost your spells, attract abundance, or protect your energy, the possibilities are literally endless. Just remember that. Just get creative as possible and you can literally do anything with magical oils. Remember that magic works best when it's a part of your daily life because you consistently get results for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but see you guys soon. Bye.